The age-old question, if God made everything, who made God, raises an important philosophical challenge about causation and existence. While atheist philosopher Bertrand Russell agreed that if everything needs a cause, then God must also have a cause, this reasoning contains several flaws. First, modern science strongly supports the idea that the universe had a definite beginning and required something outside itself to come into existence. The widely accepted scientific understanding of the universe's expansion and the second law of thermodynamics, which states that everything naturally disperses under thermodynamic equilibrium, points to an absolute beginning from nothing, a concept that aligns remarkably well with the biblical account in Genesis. Importantly, it's scientifically impossible for something to emerge from absolutely nothing. Even skeptic David Hume acknowledged this as absurd. Second, theists, or rather those who believe in God, make an important distinction between everything that exists has a cause and whatever begins to exist has a cause. The first statement assumes what it's trying to prove by ruling out the possibility of an uncaused God from the start, a logical fallacy known as begging the question. It's similar to claiming that since all reality is physical, an unprovable assumption, a non-physical God cannot exist. Third, there's no logical reason why an uncaused entity cannot exist. Interestingly, many scientists and philosophers historically believed the universe itself was uncaused and eternal, showing they had no problem with the concept of an uncaused entity. It's only since modern cosmology has demonstrated that the universe had a beginning that skeptics have insisted everything must have a cause. Fourth, we already accept the existence of uncaused things in our reasoning. Logical laws, like the laws of identity, and moral principles, like justice and love, are real, but weren't created. They are eternal and exist as part of God's nature. These demonstrate that not everything requires a cause. Finally, asking who made God commits a logical error called a category fallacy. It's like asking, what does the color blue smell like? The question itself is nonsensical. When we rephrase it as, what caused the uncaused cause to exist, we can see the contradiction. By definition, an uncaused being cannot have a cause.